Hey guys, and welcome to a series I'm going to be calling For the Supporting Characters. Basically, as some of you might know, I have an interest in, some of the, not main characters in, anime and video games and such, but some of the, friends, allies, rivals, etc. of those main characters. And, well, I finally decided to take that a step further and share some of that love for those characters with you guys. Honestly, because, in some instances, they don't get as much love as the main character. Oh yeah, we always hear about Goku, defeating Frieza and Vegeta, and this and that, but, how about, Gohan and Krillin leaving the planets to go to Namek? Or about Kuwabara and his sacrifices in Yu Yu Hakusho. Just saying, it's not just the main characters who kick ass and save the day and deserve their rewards. They need a little help from their friends every now and again. And so, this series is to pay some respect to those characters. So, to start off this series, I've chosen a character who's actually very close to my heart. From the video game series known as Ratchet and Clank, I present to you Captain Qwark.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no.
Now, you may be wondering, who is Qwark? What does he do? Why is he, this character that is brought up? Well, Qwark is actually, like I said in the very beginning, the greatest hero of the Solana Galaxy. Basically, through exploits they don't cover in the first game, but in later games they do talk about. He saved the galaxy a number of times, from different disasters. Alien invaders, mad scientists, and just other crazy stuff in the galaxy. And unfortunately, things have kind of gone downhill in the hero business. Just roll the clip.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Qwark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Qwark-tastic.
So, yeah. At this point, he's not, great hero saving the galaxy and saving people and all that, but, Qwark's story isn't just, oh, hey, he's always a hero throughout. He kind of changes and grows in the character, and that's why I'm starting at this point. At this point right now, he's washed up over the hill and pretty much working for whoever will pay him. I know. Great supporting character, Brad. But, anyway, Ratchet and Clank travel across the galaxy searching for him, and finally, they actually meet up with the good captain. Basically, they tell him a bit about the situation, but he actually knows what's going on, and believes that by working together, they can stop Chairman Drek from destroying the galaxy. So, they set out.
Captain Qwark?
Was that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. From the hub.
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely.
Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
So, after the meeting with Qwark, they agree to meet him at his space base, I guess you'd call it. But when they arrive, Qwark wants to test their mettle, make sure that they're actually on par to help him save the galaxy. Because, I mean, yeah, Quark's a good hero, but Ratchet's a mechanic. Granted, a cat's mechanic, but, it doesn't mean, he's going to be able to handle himself in a firefight. So, yeah, they test him. They make it through the base and all that stuff, and they meet up with Qwark again. And, unfortunately, it kind of goes south.
Well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Qwark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No, he is.
But why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Qwark.
No, but it will be soon.
Kind of ironic, the hero who saved all these people is supporting the planet, supporting the people who are ripping pieces of planets, from other planets to make a perfect planet. And the guy even said he's dooming these people to destruction. Yeah. Positive. Oh. Well, I mean, like I said, he's a supporting character, so he's not doing all of the stuff, but, I like the betrayal scene. Just because, Qwark got them there by saying, oh, Ratchet, you could be a hero and you can fight alongside me and blah, blah, blah. Like, as soon as he saw Ratchet, he knew exactly what to tell him to make him, come along on this fantastic journey. And, with a little help from Clank, he ultimately got him to where he wanted him to be. Unfortunately for Qwark, things did not go so well. Basically to the point where Ratchet and Clank were actually able to defeat him.
Come and get me, hero!
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
I say you passed the test! Oh, boy!
So, that pretty much wraps up Qwark's part in the first game. Admittedly, yes, he's just a henchman for Drek to use in order to, strong-arm the people and make sure, the whole perfect planet thing goes off without a hitch. But, like I said, he strings Ratchet along whenever they meet up to this trap. And it's actually, Ratchet's want for revenge for the attempted murder that spurs Ratchet along to continue the quest to finally, stop Drek and Qwark. And with Clank being his moral compass, he finally gets off the path of, oh, I have to get revenge because that guy tried to kill me and stuff. Like, I don't know, like I said, the first game, it had some good story elements that I didn't really pick up on as a kid, but when I was older and I replayed the games, I really got and I appreciated. Like, it was cool. But, yeah, so, first game, Qwark sucks. Luckily, we have the second game. You know, it's going to go much better, I assure you.
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser.
Wait. Oh, right. I forgot. So, yeah. Basically, apparently Qwark is gone from this game. But, they at least have that behind the hero series, you know, to talk about some of his great exploits and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, there's bound to be some good stuff there, right?
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Qwark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Qwark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after. And now, Behind the Hero brings you the conclusion of our series on Captain Qwark. As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was he the victim of an overzealous fan? Or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Well, enjoy the hygienator. Remember, you bought it from Steve. Steve McQuark. Indeed. Now that I've sold my 1 millionth hygienator, I can finance the comeback of the greatest superhero who ever lived, Captain Qwark! All I need now is a new galaxy with a new fan base, so I can rescue them from a new disaster!
But...
Sir, I do not understand.
Mr. Fizzwidget?
This is bad.
All right, just what the f is going on?
Oh, that is clever. I mean, legit. Like, I did some research on this actually, and basically, you know, in one of the articles they said that they weren't originally going to include Qwark in the second game. Like, all that behind the hero stuff was kind of just a, oh hey, here's what happened to Qwark afterwards, you know, just funny little things to, you know, keep us updated on him throughout the story. But, you know, whenever they did decide to put him in, having those little, you know, looks at his events after the first game, you know, kind of a little red flag of like, hey, Qwark's still around, but he's not really. So the reveal that Qwark actually kidnapped Mr. Fizzwidget is pretty cool in my opinion. I really appreciated that. Like, you know, it showed him stepping out from being the henchman to some bad guy to being his own villain. Oh, wow. Saying it out loud, I realize how much worse that sounds. But, okay. So, you know, 2 games, he's a bad guy. There's at least 1 game left. I'm sure they have something redeeming for him there.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree beast. Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest lives a mysterious creature. Or maybe he doesn't. It's one of nature's mysteries. Legend tells that this mysterious creature is actually one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived. Shamed by his recent past, he is now one of nature's mysteries.
Right. pro tip, kids, if you're gonna do this kind of thing, replay the games before you shoot the videos. Whew. Okay, wait. Maybe, you know what, maybe it's not as bad as they're making it out. I mean, you know, yeah, they say he's lost in the Florana jungles, but I mean, you know, you've got cool wild men, you know, you've got Tarzan, you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Predator movies. Maybe it's not as bad as we all think. Like, you know, here's Ratchet meeting Qwark.
Now, tell us what you know about Dr. Nefarious. Huh? Dr. Nefarious! They say you're the only man to ever beat him. Huh? Jeez. This guy's even dumber than...
Captain Qwark?
Yeah. Captain Qwark. That's it, Qwark. You've had this coming for a long time. So, Qwark has completely lost his mind.
Damn it. Alright. Admittedly, yeah, Qwark was kind of crazy. You know, I guess you could say he even caught some jungle fever. Oh, I need to write better jokes. But, anyway, you know, Ratchet and Clank find him, bring him back. They do restore his memory, and, you know, once Qwark has his memory back, he really gets into the swing of things. He actually assembles a team of crack fighters to help them, you know, fight off Dr. Nefarious, dubbing them the Q Force. Captain Qwark, Q. It makes sense. It's kind of ridiculous. And, you know, actually, he does courageously, you know, come up with a good plan for an attack on Tyrannosis, the home planet of the alien invaders who have allied themselves with Dr. Nefarious. I mean, just look at that plan.
First, I shall humbly step aside, allowing Ratchet to free fall down and take out the mortar launchers at the landing site. Once the mortars have been silenced, the dropship will make its descent. Next, Ratchet will take the assault vehicle from the dropship, make his way to the 4 plasma cannon turrets, and destroy them. Once the turrets have been knocked out, Ratchet will personally lead the assault on the main enemy base.
Yeah. Oh. No, I knew that one. I mean, it's in crayon, for God's sake. Though I do have to, you know, give him points for his art skills. I mean, I don't think I could put so much detail into all those little figures and such. Like, I draw little stick figures. But him, no, he used all the colors and everything, so props to him for that. Oh, but it gets better. After you successfully defeat, you know, the people on Tyrannosis, you know, the media is right there to cover the whole story, and Qwark is, of course, on the front lines to field the questions.
Captain Qwark, first you made another miraculous comeback. Now you've defeated the Tyrannoids in a spectacular battle on their own planet. How do you explain your recent success?
Courage, compassion, dashing good looks, iron hard abs! Seriously, though, to be a true hero of heroes, you need more than loads of charisma and a brilliant tactical mind. I couldn't have done it without these massive guns! Mwah! Mwah!
Honestly, one of my favorite clips of Captain Qwark. You know, not because he's being all good and humble, but just because he's being over the top and ridiculous. And honestly, that's one of those really appealing things that I liked about the character. You know, he's not this stereotypical, oh, I'm a good guy hero. Like, he's honestly kind of the opposite of a hero. You know, self-absorbed, very vain, and honestly, just that little show is hilarious to me. So, yeah, after the successful attack on Tyrannosis, you know, eventually Qwark, Ratchet, and Clank, you know, end up finding Dr. Nefarious and sneaking aboard his ship.
Come in, gentlemen. We've been expecting you. The riffraff have arrived, sir.
I'll have the last laugh. I lured you here so I could witness your demise.
Auto-destruct sequence initiated. Prepare to die.
What are you waiting for? This ship could explode any second.
I think I spotted something important. I can't leave without it. I'll meet you back at the shuttle.
Come on, Qwark. Hurry up.
We must leave now.
Not without Qwark. He would have waited for us. I think.
Good for him.
Wait! Captain Qwark had so many, wonderful qualities, I just don't know where to begin.
Such as?
Oh, okay, he was really tall, and he had a unique fashion sense, and he had a really big chin with kind of a sort of a, well, you know, a butt shape.
I just heard what happened. I wanted to offer my condolences to the team. Qwark's loss is a true tragedy. The man was a hero. Brave, honest, kind, and humble to the core.
Qwark's dead? I mean, that really sucks. I mean, after, you know, yeah, I laughed at all of his ridiculousness, but for him to go out like that, like, at least he did some good. You know, he led the fight. Still, there's the Q-Force to carry on and hopefully, you know, do everything that they can, you know, for the captain. And, you know, tragically, after the events, Ratchet and Clank go down to the planet's surface where the ship crashed to see if there's any sign of Qwark or what he was looking for. You know, maybe there's something there.
Hey, it's an escape pod. It must have come from the Star Cruiser. And look! Footprints! Someone else made it off that ship alive.
There is a recording.
Supernova taxi.
I need a cab to come get me right away.
Whoa, this must be my lucky day. So where can I pick you up, sweet cheeks?
I'm on planet Zeldrin. Just look for the gigantic wrecked Star Cruiser. You can't miss it.
Wrecked Star Cruiser, huh? Yeah, you sound like a girl who knows how to party.
That was Qwark.
Oh. But why did he not report back to the Phoenix?
Because he wants us to think he's dead. I don't like it, Clank. Until we know what Qwark is up to, we should keep this quiet. If the Q-Force finds out that Qwark ran out on us, they might lose hope.
I understand. I do not like it, but I understand.
So, yeah, that happened. Yeah, guy, you know, wants everyone to think he's dead. And, yeah. So, you know, they do cover that. And, I'm curious, you know, why did you leave us, Captain Qwark? What was so important that, you know, you had to just drop off the face of the earth? You know, please, enlighten us.
Well, I don't expect you to understand. You'll probably look at me and think, I'd give anything for a body like that. For just one drop of his raw animal magnetism, one iota of his impeccable...
Can we just skip to the end, please?
Let's see, where was I? Sexy, charming, brilliant, iron, hard, abs. Ah, yes, but despite my outward appearance of utter perfection, well,
Deep inside, you're a cowardly wuss?
No, not exactly. When I escaped from that Star Cruiser, cheating death by mere nanoseconds, I suddenly realized something very important. I could have died! Me, Captain Qwark! Imagine an entire galaxy with no more me! And for what cause? So, a few trillion people get turned into robots. Who am I to say who should or shouldn't be turned into a robot?
You're pathetic, Qwark. I can't believe I once looked up to you. Let's go, Clank.
The people of this galaxy need you, Qwark. They believe in you. You can give them hope. You have a chance to redeem yourself and become the hero you have always wanted to be.
Are you kidding me? No. You know what? Fuck this character. No. Oh, hey. Everyone looks up to him. Everyone thinks he's a hero. And what the fuck did he do? He ran out on us. He left us, and honestly, that just pisses me off. I'm sorry that this series, started off with such a crappy character, but you know what? I'm gonna finish it to the end. Even if I don't have Qwark to really look at as a good hero, I can at least have Ratchet and Clank. I can at least celebrate their actions and, showing us how bad Qwark was. From working with Drac to masterminding the Protopet disaster, which could have cost the lives of millions, if not trillions of people, and now this. Acting like a hero and then just leaving all of us. So, in the end, Ratchet and Clank, go to confront Dr. Nefarious because, well, they're the only ones left, and unfortunately the rest of the team, not really up to the task. I'm just gonna say that. So, yeah, let's show the final fight with Dr. Nefarious. Nice. That is legit cool. And again, going back to earlier, whenever I said there were good story elements, in the scene, whenever Ratchet and Clank find Qwark, I really appreciated Clank's line of, this is your chance to be a hero, to redeem yourself. The Drek fiasco, the Protopet disaster. The galaxy believes in him. He can wipe that slate clean and actually be the hero that everyone believes him to be. And I'm glad Clank's words reached him. Because, if they hadn't, honestly, Ratchet and Clank would probably have been killed, and that would have been it for the galaxy. So, yeah, that's Qwark's main story. For those of you who are curious, he actually goes on to become president of the galaxy, or universe, I believe. I kind of forget that detail, but yeah. Now, like I said, I kind of went back and forth, praising him for being this funny, interesting character, and really getting upset with just how much of a jerk he proved himself to be. But, like I said, that's how the story of the game went. This is it's a good game, and they needed this comedic character, this comedic foil for Ratchet and Clank. And honestly, he did his job very well. Now, admittedly, yes, some of my reactions to, his cowardice and such, a bit over the top, but I still like the character. He's not meant to be this great, noble hero. He's just this, selfish jerk who got lucky. And, well, we can all just laugh at how, I want to say pathetic, but I feel bad for saying that at the same time. But how we can just laugh at how this buffoonish, ridiculous character has just gotten so much fame throughout the galaxy. So, like I said earlier, guys, it's not always about the main character, pushing the envelope by themselves. Sometimes they need that ridiculous sidekick to kind of push them over the top. Maybe they give them that inspiration by being the jerk who almost killed them. Or setting up another disaster that they have to save. Or in the end, being the lone hero who has their back, even when the chips are down. It's interesting. And honestly, that's all I've really got at this point. So, that concludes the first episode of For the Supporting Characters. If you guys have comments, questions, concerns, or if you'd like to suggest other characters that I can look at, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'm going to be, I may be just starting out with this series, but eventually down the line I'm going to run out of ideas. I mean, I have several ideas that I'm going to go with, and I just want to, get some of your thoughts. Maybe you have characters that you wanted to shine the spotlight on, and with the series, if I can do the research, I'm willing to do that. Maybe get some love out for those characters. So, until next time, guys, I'm Valiant Bradley James, and this was for the supporting characters. Hey guys, first off, I want to say thank you for watching the video. This is just a quick thing at the end. If you have an interest in watching more of my work, I will put up the link for my Facebook. Basically, it will cover the other cosplay enthusiast videos or cosplay craft videos that I've done, in case you are curious about some of my other work and would like to learn something or see what I've done so far. Also, if you are an Ohio cosplayer, I have a group called Ohio Cosplay Meetups. Basically, it's something I came up with where Ohio cosplayers can just talk with other people. Maybe you're part of a certain fandom and you're looking for other people to join up with. Might be able to find them there. Maybe you're looking to set up events for your area. Like in the spring I've seen a lot of, like, oh hey, cosplay meetups for this fandom or that fandom, or just let's hang out. That could also be a good place to, make an announcement like that. I've seen some stuff so far in the last year or so that I've had it up, and it works pretty well. So if you're interested, guys, click for my Facebook page, or you can click over there for my Ohio Cosplay Meetups group. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I'll catch you next time. Valiant Bradley James.